Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. We're playing as the communist Spartans on the road to 56 mod. We are playing as Greece. This is episode 6. In today's episode, we're going to be declaring war upon Turkey and hopefully rectifying our low manpower situation. If you guys still are enjoying this series and would like to see more Hearts of Iron on the channel, God damn it, guys, unfortunately I got bloody interrupted doing my intro. I feel like I've been getting interrupted a lot, especially during these last sort of Hearts of Iron episodes. Anyway, what was I banging on about? Oh yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback. What is this? Looks like a big skull. I've got two big foggy eyeballs here. Then we've got the mouth and a little bit of a goatee. What is going on here? That looks really fucking weird. Anyway, it's currently the 3rd of June, 1946. I'll put in the description below all the mods I'm running. I'm obviously running the road to 56 one. So, right, 3rd of June, 1946. We're going to be declaring war upon Turkey here today. They're in their own faction with Afghanistan. So, what has been going on? There is, yeah, the British declared war upon the Spanish. That's actually going on. Funnily enough, the Spanish are actually doing quite well. They've knocked out Portugal, nearly, and they've actually pushed over the sort of French and Spanish Alps here, and have hit all the way to Bordeaux on the west side of France. Bordeaux has some fucking delicious wine. I've been to Bordeaux. Anyway, they've taken Toulouse as well, on the border of Montpellier. They're doing quite well against the French. How are they doing war score-wise? War is going 5% in favour of the defender. Really? 380k. Man, don't mess with the Spanish conquistadors, the Spanish Inquisition. Anyway, if you guys haven't gone and watched the last episode, highly recommend you do. It was a pretty interesting episode. Obviously, for this series, I partnered up with Stalin and the Comintern. We managed to take out the fascist kingdoms, countries. Africa basically went to the Allied forces, and we got most of Central, sort of Eastern Europe here, splitting Germany in half. The Allies had the West, we had the East with the Soviets. Now, in the last episode, the Soviets declared war upon Finland. Finland joined the Allies and drew everyone in. Now, it was actually pretty neck and neck. The Soviets actually, well, basically was split here, from you guys can remember. It was pretty back and forth. The Soviets actually got all the way to the Maginot Line, however, they just got smashed. They managed to lose a whopping, yes, a whopping 10 million manpower. The Soviet Union. Now, at the moment, the predicament I'm in, well, obviously, after that, I was like, fuck that. The Comintern's basically about to fall. The Soviets have lost. I need to take the initiative for Greece, for the Spartans, and I made my own Peloponnesian League. I managed to push up through the Balkans, while the Allied forces came over from the west, and we managed to divide up the United Kingdom. I tried to make it a bit more evenly. I wanted to give these 3 states here, because I kind of made a mistake not giving them to the United Kingdom, but apparently you can't give territory to someone if they're not at war. So, yeah, I can't seem to do that. I have to be in a war to do it all. I don't know. It's fucked. I wanted to give them that, which kind of sucks. Anyway, yes. So, at the moment, the problem we are in, we've only got 131k manpower, right? We are on scraping the barrel. We have the entirety of the Balkans. We have Italy. We have a huge chunk in Russia and Japan, and we've only got 131k. It's just because, like, basically Russia lost us this war. It's going to be incredibly tough to fight the Allies. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat them, because obviously they have the entirety of Africa. They've got a huge chunk down here in Asia, having the British Raj in Australia. They have as well Brazil, which has basically been split up. The entirety of North America is under Allied control because the United Kingdom went to war with the Mexicans. They've been doing this sort of fishy sort of colonial conquest stuff, the fucking British. They managed to hit Spain, and I think they hit Iran as well. I'm currently boosting in Sweden, Bolivia, Chile. I'm trying to get better relations with Iran, Peru, and I'm trying to flip Spain as well. at the moment, the countries in the Peloponnesian League are the Democratic People's Republic of North Korea, the Communist Koreans, and we've got the Soviet Chinese Republic as well. So that's not too bad. North Korea has a really nice kingdom here, which is cool. And then obviously we've got the Soviet Chinese on Mao Zedong, and then we've got the Chinese here. They're not aligned, but they're, what are they called? They're part of the Allied forces, yeah. So it's kind of interesting. It's sort of a little bit historical. Allies have a huge chunk in China, I guess, somewhat. So basically what we're going to do is hopefully try and take out Turkey, because they haven't been fighting at all. They have been absent of wars through World War II, the fascists, the communists, and the Allies, and then obviously the Allied Comintern War. We've got 20 nukes in the bag. We currently have air superiority over the top. Well, we will do once we launch our planes. We've also got, where's my Navy? My Navy's actually heading over here. Where is my, it's in the, but why is it in Japan? I think they're repairing. That's why. You should be on search and destroy in Japan. Come on over here. Come to here. Dock. Here. We need to get here as quickly as possible. Or maybe they've blocked it off because they have Suez. Yeah, maybe the Navy can't get there. Yeah, I don't know why. That's just a bit of a bugger, you know. Anyway, what else can we do? I think I'm pretty much ready to hit Turkey. We've got 20 nukes in the bag. The thing is, right, yeah, we've only got like 60 divisions in the field either. And I don't know if we're going to be even able to take Turkey with my 131k. Like, I can't disband these units just to get more manpower because I'm not going to be able to take Turkey, you know. I'm not even fielding that much. Like, in modern day, when you conquer Russia, you get between 6 to 3 million of men. And we're on scraping the barrel, so manpower might be sort of our problem for this series. There might not simply be enough men to go to war with an allied front, but we'll just sort of have to see. Maybe we can rectify this situation with taking out Turkey and taking out Afghanistan. Yeah, the Republic of Iran's a new thing because the British actually declared war upon them. Factions wise, I forgot to mention that as well. So we've got 4 factions in the game at the moment. We've got the Allied forces, of course. We've got the Free States, which is Switzerland's faction, and we have the Peloponnesian League and the Sadbat Pact, which has Turkey and Afghanistan in it. I'm not entirely sure what that stands for, but yeah, Switzerland are in their own faction as well. Democratic. These blokes are, they're non-aligned and they're democratic. What is Afghanistan? Non-aligned, so that faction is for unaligned ones. But regardless, I've rambled on too much. Let's declare war upon Ankara, Turkey, and let's get everyone on the assault ready to go. Okay, so my justification is complete. We're going to call in our allies. Turkey. Okay, right. I was just sort of curious to see what was going on there. Do we have some air wings? Oh, okay. That's not good. Probably just get rid of you then. Because we want... Oh, yeah, you got way too many operating. Yeah, that's what we want. I'll pop you over the top. You're fine. You're fine. Do we have many more? Oh, we actually have a lot more fighters than what I thought. Okay. Let's get a couple of these flyboys over the top, you know? But, in saying that, it's going to drop our manpower down, isn't it? But, getting air superiority over the top is probably going to help us out more than anything, to be honest. Okay, so let's get those other 2 blokes in. We've actually got a couple more sort of fighters. So, let's get you to... I think over Greece is probably our best bet for you guys to run. I'm going to have to double back to Greece with my air force because technically Istanbul is in the airspace of Greece. So, Afghanistan's been called in. We've got 24 divisions on the Caucasus side near modern-day Armenia. We've got 4... Excuse me. We've got 10 more over here in Afghanistan hitting Kabul. We've got 11 over in Japan. Domi arigato, Mr. Robato. And then we've got some near Istanbul pushing over. So, do we have enough? So, what's going on here now? We have the Strat Bomber in range. We don't have air superiority over Asia Minor. Okay, let's see how we go here. 120k, we've got 20 nukes. We should be able to drop a massive payload upon Asia Minor, especially. Right, come on, what's going on here? Are air missions not operating? Why aren't they operating? Oh, I know what it is. No? Why aren't we sort of absolutely fighting tooth and nail over this? Why? Oh, here we go. It took the boys to a little bit longer. So let's hit Ankara. Pretty much, let's hit every major city where we can. Oh, I probably should have... Oh, that's what I should have done in hindsight. I should have got a paratrooper. Nuking and paratrooping over the top is quite overpowered in this game. So we've hit Ankara. We can't really hit any more forces here. I don't want to waste too many nukes just on Turkey, but that's worked out incredibly well. So let's hit them. Out of curiosity, no, okay, I thought they might have diminished their... I thought it might have diminished their unity somehow. Drew them to capitulation. So we need these boys operating over Greece, because I want to try and drop some nukes over there as well. Okay, cool. So can we do that in this region? No, not yet. Why is that? We need 70% superiority. Come on. It's been a little bit difficult here. 120k manpower. Right, let's try and help my boys out. Hit Istanbul. Hit this small pocket of resistance where we can. And try and divvy up my air force where we can. So where should the major... I think the major assault should come from this side, because it's going to be hard fighting through here. And that's where I've got the majority of my boys. Okay, so let's redirect our military aerial... my air force operations. Okay, that should make some headway. If you drop a nuke on a tile, you instantly take that tile if you're attacking. And it looks like we've actually surrounded a decent amount of Turks. Let's show these Ottoman... I don't know, what's something that rhymes with O? Ottoman assholes? That doesn't really work. Who's boss? Okay. If we take Istanbul, we'll be laughing. Okay, a wild ace appears. Who dares wins. Okay, cool. How are we doing against Afghanistan? I haven't really looked at that conflict in a bit. No one's sending volunteers or anything. Nope, that's fine. We're at... Oh, God. We've got a lot of manpower loss here. We could, if shit hits the fan, we could potentially get rid of the army in Japan. Just to help our manpower, because it's just a fine line, isn't it, between... We might need to sort of slow down the attack a bit. We need to make not so hastily. It's a fine line between having divisions and manpower. Afghanistan has capitulated, getting 20k equipment 3, a fair bit of equipment 1 and other stuff. So that is huge. That has helped us out big time, because now that has, well, essentially freed up 10 divisions who we're instantly going to push over to here. And they're going to be able to help just fine. Okay, get those blokes over there quick, smart. You got to be Johnny on the spot, lads. Hey, Johnny. Right, so, what is going on here? Spanish. Not doing too bad. If they take France, that'll be awesome. Okay, come on. We just need to sort of keep this up. Okay, research-wise, Blitzkrieg stuff. Let's go down with modern Blitzkrieg. That is fine. What else is sort of happening here-wise? I haven't really gone through this. We've got rubber minus 20. I do actually have plantations coming along. We're nearly out of manpower now, buggier. I'm trying to think what we're best to do. We could get rid of these guys. That's going to give us 8k. That's going to give us an additional 15k. But the thing is, right, we want to have an air force, because like that gives you so many good bonuses, you know. Construction-wise, we're still getting more nukes. I want to get more rubber eventually as well. At the moment, equipment 3. Okay, so we need to get that back up. And my support equipment. We're making modern tanks, which is great. Yeah, okay. One of them shouldn't be modern tanks. One of them should be heavy, because we've got 5,000 stockpiled. And once those babies start rolling out, which I don't know, should I even bother? It's taking another 8,000, isn't it? Having tanks will probably quicken this war up. That's the problem. But we're going to be able to make no progression if we don't have manpower. It's time. When you disband units, you do get the equipment back. You lose the experience, of course, but yeah. So basically, we've got no manpower now. Oh, for fuck's sake, we might be able to. Yeah, let's get rid of them. Right, that's going to give us 15k more. Manpower is going to be the bane of my existence for this. Upgrading our recon stuff's not a bad idea either. Wait for those reinforcements to come on. We're going to have to get rid of this Japanese army. Because, yeah, it just sucks. Yeah, so... move all orders. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we get the equipment back, but... man. Spartan 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. We got no manpower. Now, there's nothing we can do about it. We're on fucking scraping the barrel, 25%. There's no more conscription stuff we can go down here as well. There's nothing in here that gives me more manpower, I don't think. I'll just double check. Nah, what we're going to have to do is get rid of this. So how many, disbanding 11 divisions is going to give us how much, man? 160. That's quite good. Because the thing is, right, they have 30 to 60. We have... oh, sorry, that's not right. I'm looking at the factories. They've got 1 to 40. We got 55. To keep that up, we're going to need to do it. Maybe I can give my allies... I can give you the state of this. Shan X something. Shan... okay, no, I want to give you... it's only... yeah, okay, that doesn't really work. Expeditionary forces... they're in the war. Yeah. Oh. I see. Okay, fucking yes, let's do that then. Because they're my vassals, let's get the Korean army to come help us out. That's a good idea, Simpzy. You fucking genius. Mwah. Anyway, I did just kiss myself. Right, so what's... yeah, so I just want to quickly go through us. Yeah, because we can't... because who's in the Peloponnesian League? Yeah, it's just those two. What we'll do is we will request 24 divisions. Please. Please. Kim Second Sun. Oh, we got them. I'm just curious, because now we got these blokes here. 25 divisions. Spartan Youth. What? I guess they're just copying our army template. I'm just curious to see what these guys are rolling with. Holy crap! Anti-tank Soviet artillery. I guess they banked some of the Soviet equipment. These cheeky Korean buggers. Anyway, 25k divisions. I don't know if we pay for the manpower if they lose. It's not too bad, if I do say so myself. Right, let's try and get you over here, my friend. How bad is... yeah, okay. I was just sort of thinking, maybe... just maybe... there could be a supply problem if we're not careful. Okay, so how well are we doing here? Look at this, we're just tearing through that manpower. You've got it now. You really need to take the initiative and just go for it, you know? Maybe with some nuclear assistance, it might help. Push for those gaps, lads. Hit them and hit them hard. Yeah, because as you can see, we take tiles here. We just need to snowball them, you know? Send this... ooh. Maybe we can send a truck to Ankara. You know? Just like driving into Moscow. Istanbul. Alright. Where's this bloody truck? Field hospital. That's going to help us out. Resistance to occupation. Okay. So... field hospital, let's continue up with that, because that's going to help us with our casualties. Let's switch this over to gentle. Ah, 100% manpower. Oh, okay. I was just curious to see some of that stuff. Anyway, actually, no, that's not going to work. I was thinking maybe we could release some states, but if we do so, they're not going to be communist anyway, like a puppet state or something. Anyway, how long are you going to take to get over here, mate? A while. Okay. We are making a progression. Slowly but surely. What's the problem here now? Superiority. More resistance to occupation. 4 convoys sunk there. To be fair, we have a pretty big navy. Maybe I should drop back on the navy stuff, because that's gobbling up our manpower. Because it automatically just takes it out, you know. It might not be in our best interest. Right, we've got those reinforcements coming. They're nearly here. We still can't seem to push into Istanbul. They're holding us off quite well here. Manpower is the problem once again. How many men have we lost? 413k. And they've lost 240. Fucking hell, man. This is tight. This is really, really tight. Man, fucking hell. I don't think I have ever been in a position in Hearts of Iron like this, with such low manpower. Like, we got the entirety of Russia. How the hell do we... It's because the Soviets just like lost like 10 million. We would have got like a couple million men taking it, but we didn't. We probably actually... It was probably... Yeah, we lost 1 million men in that last fight. It's probably actually a negative for us. Are we still having problems with resistance to occupation? Why is that? I don't know what we're going to do. How are we going to fight the Allied forces when we can't even take Turkey? Because we haven't got manpower. And obviously you need manpower for divisions. Mate, oh look, they've actually pushed us back there. You know what, maybe we have to, I don't know, fight with the Korean divisions? So we can get more of our blokes? Oh, this is tough. I don't know, maybe releasing East Germany. Yeah, we'll release 2 provinces in Germany. And that brings up East Germany, right? And what, do they even like us for that? Okay, right, so we can get a non-aggression pact. Yep. Let's ask for military access as well. I want to try and puppet them somehow. No, I don't think it's going to work, even that sort of shit. Oh, this sucks. This really does suck. Right, I think we might try and give them one last fucking hurrah with the nukes, but I don't know if we're going to get air superiority back. I think that is what we keep on losing, yeah. So we don't actually have it now. And we've got over 2,000 planes in the air operating. We're going to have to get rid of them, which is going to give us huge bonus, like huge negatives, because they're going to have superiority over us. That gives us 55k. We can get 25 from the Koreans, but then and then we can disband 25 of our own blokes here. But this sucks. It really does suck. And instantly, as soon as that manpower came, it's gone. We're actually getting pushed here. We're actually losing this war because we haven't got any manpower. 700k as well. God, they're actually holding out on us so well because of this manpower problem. How many have they lost? 300k. Alright, those Koreans haven't come over yet. We might need to now get rid of some of the mountain divisions. It's not too mountainous now. Well, it actually is a bit through here, but the Royal Spartans are better. So let's get rid of them then. Oh, this sucks. So some of these guys have been with me at level 11 for fucking ages. Alright, that's going to give us 60k manpower. Come on. Push for it, lads. Give us your all, or it's not worth it. Frustrating is the word that comes to mind. Also a few other ones. Right, they're going to take yonks to get here. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get more manpower. The focus tree is obviously broken because of the update, so I don't want to touch any of this just in case, like, the game crashes. Yeah, foreign expedition. Actually, I'll have a look, because you know what? If we don't fix this manpower situation, the game's over anyway. That's the thing, isn't it? Right, so the problem we had with the focus tree is since I started the campaign, the faction tree got updated, so it actually got rid of all my previous progress and just added a new tree. Because we were bloody using, what was it? Construction and repair, which we can't do now because we haven't done the tree, but I had it ticked on from last time. In the focus tree, the only thing that gives us recruitable population is this side of the tech tree, nationalism, but I think I only can go down here even if I'm communist anyway. Yeah, I can't do it. So I can't get manpower from there. I can get a population growth, but I don't know if that 100% is even going to be good enough. Another thing I can do, which I just realized that I can increase my manpower, is actually scrapping my navy. Maybe scrapping all the big sort of battleship stuff. How much? Oh. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, hang on. I want to try and keep my submarines, though. If we get rid of this, how much manpower is that going to give us? 23k. Only 60k from the fucking entire navy going. Making more progression here, though, when we got manpower. So the Spanish War is over. They managed to join the Allies. Oh, wow, okay. Morocco was liberated. So we got actually a communist Spain here. That's interesting, okay. That's weird. And then we got bits of Britain stuff here. And then we've got the democratic Spain. The fuck? Wow, just look at this. Like, we've actually lost Thessalonica because we've got no manpower. It's a double-edged sword. If we need manpower, the only way to get manpower is to get rid of our divisions. And if we don't have any divisions, we can't fight. So basically what I'm going to have to do here, I'm basically going to have to get rid of this entire army here, okay? That gives us 84k. And then I'm going to give the command to Marcos here. And then he's going to have to hit the Turks from this other side. I'm just trying to hold. I'm not even on any attack or anything. Because obviously we've got Korean men in these divisions. When they start losing casualties, we're going to have to replace it with our own Greeks. But it does give us an extra 80k manpower, you know? I want it to be aggressive so we can get there quicker. But in the same boat, we don't want to be too aggressive, because we might lose all the manpower. Yeah. I'm not liking this. We actually nearly lost Athens. What are we at to capitulating? Out of curiosity? Oh, bloody hell. 28%. They do have help, the Turks. Britain sent volunteers. Alright, come on, North Koreans. Hit us from the other side. Come on, help us. Kim Jong-un. Okay, I concede. I don't think there's much else I can do about this. The thing is, what kind of pisses me off about Hearts of Iron 4 is, like, obviously in like Total War and other strategy games, you can beat the AI regardless if you're good at tactically doing it. But sometimes with Hearts of Iron, like, if you don't have manpower, and you don't have, or you got too many divisions to hit a landmass, and there's not enough supply, that's it. You can't tactically do anything. You can't swing around and do some movement. Now, because I've got no manpower, just look at this. Turkey's just absolutely exploded through my empire. My empire is huge, but there's no one fucking in it, because everyone died thanks to the Soviets. I tried to be ambitious and try and take Turkey out. Have a think. There's no fucking way we'll be able to take the Allied forces. We can let alone... I think I've just capitulated then. We could let alone take Turkey. Yep, here we go. Oh, wow. 1947. Provisional Democratic Greece has capitulated. So where am I now? Turkey! Those motherfuckers. Right, so where am I? So the Spartans lost the war. They've been exiled to their new capital, Crete. We might have nuclear reactors on the island. We are so technologically advanced, but we got no men. 8k manpower there. Okay, so we still got Japan. We've got a nice holiday island. Domi arigato, Mr. Roboto. Oh, that fucking sucks. The Peloponnesian League is still a thing. At least the Chinese and the North Koreans are still a part of it. The Turks just took all my land. Insane. So the Sad-Abat Pact, Peloponnesian League, what's left of it, has been banished to the east. And because of just not having manpower, to be fair, I could have just sat back and just ended the series comfortably against the Turks. Let's just fucking release everyone. Fuck it. There we go. Hang on a minute. How does that work? So what I've gone and done here is I've just... How does that even work? I've shafted the Turks. Oh, that's broken as fuck. Are they at war with me again? Okay, they're still at war. So, the Soviets are back. Fuck it. We released Italy as well. Mussolini's back. Who else did I release? Bits of China and crap. Oh, Japan. Is Hirohito back? Yeah, fuck it. Where am I? Oh, yeah, I'm in Crete. I'm just going to live on my island and let World War... What, 3? Kick off, I guess? Anyway, guys, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end the Spartan series here. It kind of sucks. Basically, why we lost. Not really any fault of my own. Just manpower. Obviously, we were playing as Greece at the end of the day. And our major ally, the Comintern, the Soviets, lost 10 million men. If they didn't attack Finland and get smacked by the Allies, maybe we could have had a chance. Maybe if I took out them first, then I would have accumulated that like 10 million manpower and could have redirected it properly. But regardless, this has been a very, very fun and enjoyable series, regardless of the overall result. Especially my first experience for the Road to 56 mod. I do highly recommend it for you guys. We've had some crazy stuff. We've got this, obviously, Turkish pact going on. We had the UK hit, Spain, Mexico, Iran. The Allies took Africa. There was a lot of fighting in the Americas as well, which you don't really see happening. And then China. China ended up looking like this over in Asia with Korea, the Chinese, Soviet Chinese, and then the non-aligned Chinese. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching and supporting this video. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here for social media links wise. If you want to stay connected with me after this video, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, and of course, click the bell to join the notification squad. I really do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap games. Maybe Hearts of Iron, Total War, I don't know, Mountain Blade Warband. Maybe there's a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Check out my G2A affiliation link for cheap and reliable games. I really do recommend it. There's some great prices on there, so just go check out the prices and it'll help me out. G2A. Okay, my name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.